If you're over 50 and struggling with daily joint pain, these 3 ancient movements are the simple, immediate solution you can start using today to reclaim your physical freedom. We begin with an ancient yogic secret for a supple and pain-free spine, a gentle movement known as the seated cat-cow. Now, this isn't just about your back. This is about the very center of your body, the core from which all other movement originates. When the spine is stiff, it sends a ripple effect of pain and limitation throughout your entire system. This is the deep, nagging ache that makes getting out of a chair a struggle. That turns bending down to tie your shoes into a dreaded chore, and that causes that constant feeling of being locked up. This movement directly addresses that foundational stiffness. To perform this healing movement, begin by sitting upright in a sturdy, stable chair. Place your feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart, and rest your hands gently on your knees. Your spine should be straight and tall. Now, take a slow, deep breath in. As you inhale, gently arch your lower back, pushing your chest forward and your belly out. Allow your shoulders to roll back and down, and lift your gaze slightly toward the ceiling. This is the cow position. Feel that gentle stretch. Now, as you exhale slowly, begin to round your spine. Tuck your chin toward your chest, draw your navel in toward your backbone, and let your shoulders and head come forward. This is the cat position. The key here is to move with your breath. Let the inhale guide you into the arch, and the exhale guide you into the rounding. It is a slow, rhythmic, and continuous flow. The safety is built right in, as the chair provides all the support you need, preventing any strain on your knees or wrists. Move only within a range that feels comfortable and nourishing. The science behind why this simple movement is so profoundly effective lies in a concept physical therapists call synovial fluid circulation. Imagine the small, fluid-filled sacs that cushion each of the vertebrae in your spine. That fluid, the synovial fluid, is your body's natural joint lubricant and source of nutrition for the cartilage. But when we become sedentary or stiff, that fluid becomes stagnant. This movement acts like a gentle pump. As you arch and round, you are methodically compressing and decompressing those discs, forcing that life-giving fluid to circulate. It nourishes the cartilage, enhances spinal flexibility, and most importantly, it relieves the subtle compression on the nerves that branch out from the spine, which is often the source of that radiating stiffness you feel throughout your body. You are literally lubricating your own spine from the inside out. This daily practice directly translates to waking up with significantly less morning back pain. You will be able to bend down to tie your shoes or twist to grab something from the car without that familiar, sharp pinching. It restores a foundational sense of fluid, youthful movement to your entire day. Now that we've unlocked the spine, let's address the joints that allow us to interact with the world around us. Next, we turn to the profound wisdom of Tai Chi masters to heal and protect the delicate joints of the upper body, the shoulders, elbows, and wrists, with a beautiful flowing movement called cloud hands. If you've ever experienced the sharp pain of a frozen shoulder that limits your reach, or that painful clicking in your wrists that makes lifting a pot or opening a jar a dreaded task, this movement is the direct antidote. This is for anyone who feels their arms have become heavy, stiff, or weak. This practice is designed to gently and safely restore your full, pain-free range of motion. To begin, stand with your feet shoulder-width apart, knees slightly bent, or perform this seated in your sturdy chair for extra stability. Let your arms hang loosely at your sides. Now, slowly bring your right hand up in a gentle arc, as if you are scooping up a ball of energy until it is in front of your chest, palm facing inward. As your right hand rises, your left hand begins to descend in a similar arc. The movement comes from your center. Allow your torso to gently turn to the left as your right hand crosses your body. The hands move like slow-passing clouds, one rising as the other falls in a continuous, unbroken circle. Now, as the right hand continues its arc to the left hand begins its journey upward from the bottom. Your gaze should softly follow the rising hand. The motion is slow, deliberate, and deeply calming. The key is to keep your shoulders, elbows, and wrists completely relaxed. There should be absolutely no tension. This is not about muscle, it's about flow. The deeper reason this movement is so powerfully therapeutic is rooted in what modern science calls enhanced circulation, which ancient masters referred to as unblocking ki, or life energy. When you perform these large, slow, circular motions, you are dramatically increasing blood flow to the entire shoulder girdle, the elbow joint, and the complex network of small bones and tissues in your hands and wrists. This rush of fresh, oxygenated blood does two critical things. First, it helps to flush out the inflammatory byproducts that cause pain and stiffness. Second, it delivers a rich supply of nutrients that are essential for repairing the cartilage and connective tissues that have been worn down over time. It is a gentle yet profound way of signaling to your body to begin its own natural healing and rebuilding process in these crucial joints. This practice will lead to a noticeable improvement in your ability to reach high shelves without that wince of pain. You'll find yourself carrying groceries or enjoying hobbies like gardening with a newfound ease in your hands and wrists. This movement simply gives you back the freedom to interact with your world, pain-free. Our final, and perhaps most crucial, ancient exercise is drawn directly from the foundational strength training of Okinawan martial artists, who are famous for their health and longevity. It is a modified, safe version of the horse stance. This single exercise is the ultimate secret to building powerful, natural support for your body's most important weight-bearing joints, your hips and your knees. If you feel a deep ache in your hips when you walk, or if you live with the constant fear of your knees giving out, this is the movement that will build a foundation of unshakable stability and strength from the ground up. To perform this safely, stand with your back flat against a wall. Your heels should be about 12 to 18 inches away from the wall. Place your feet slightly wider than your shoulders, with your toes pointing either straight ahead or slightly outward, whichever is more comfortable for your hips. Now, keeping your back in full contact with the wall, slowly slide down as if you are lowering yourself into a chair. Only go down a few inches. This is not about depth, but about engagement. You should feel the muscles in your thighs, your quadriceps, begin to activate. Find a height that is challenging, but completely pain-free. Rest your hands on your thighs and hold this position. Start by holding for just 15 to 20 seconds, breathing slowly and deeply. As you get stronger over days and weeks, you can gradually increase the hold time. The wall provides perfect support, ensuring your posture is correct and removing any fear of losing your balance. The biomechanical brilliance of this exercise lies in how it protects your joints by strengthening the muscles that surround them. The horse stance is what is known as an isometric hold, meaning the muscles are contracting without changing length. This specific type of contraction is incredibly effective at building deep, enduring strength in the major muscle groups of your legs, the quadriceps in the front of your thighs, the hamstrings in the back, and the powerful gluteal muscles. Think of these muscles as the body's natural shock absorbers. When they are strong, they take the vast majority of the load and impact from walking, climbing stairs, or even just standing. This takes the immense, day-to-day pressure directly off the delicate cartilage and bone of your knee and hip joints, which is the root cause of most chronic, impact-related joint pain. This practice builds the unshakable stability you need to walk confidently on any surface and climb stairs without pain. It directly strengthens the muscles that protect your knees and hips, eliminating the fear of them giving out. This is how you build the true, functional strength that creates a safer and more independent life. Start with just 5 minutes of these movements today. Comment below which one felt the best, and begin the journey of taking back control of your body's amazing strength.